This is actually a preview. These are not final numbers. This is just, I am in the process of putting together our new estimates for all forms of online advertising. But this pretty much coheres with our projections from April, which show that in the US, and by the way, almost all the data I have today is US focused. But in the US, it's $1 billion market this year. And it will nearly quadruple by 2013, 3.9 billion. Look at those annual growth rates. Last year, and this is the IAB numbers, we use the IAB historical numbers as our benchmark, video advertising grew by 127%. Huge. It's not going to continue, partly the economy, partly the nature of growth. Still, 30% plus growth rates for several years. Yeah.
Does that include video created for television or broadcast first and then repurposed for the web? Or
if it's a video ad, yes. What it includes any in-stream video, it includes overlays on video content, and it includes video ads running in banners that are unconnected to video content but are still video in their format. Looking at video relative to banners, the bottom line, and relative to search, we see its growth is strong. Just a reminder, when you're coming from a small base, small dollars, because video is much smaller in dollars than either search or banners, it's in some ways easier to get such stronger growth rates. But you also see, especially with banners, that there's going to be less growth, less usage of it, at least in terms of dollars, as impressions also become less expensive, because video is more and more fulfilling that need, especially for brand marketers. Factors that indicate, and I put future because it's really not booming yet, because I don't think growth rates are as indicative as something else I'm going to show you in a moment. But broadband, that has been the real foundation. Without the sort of fast broadband, if anyone remembers trying to view video online, anyone here view video online, about 6-7 years ago? Did you enjoy it? Was it fun? Yeah, right, exactly. It's now critical mass, although, some of the ISPs, as you know, almost all the major ISPs are also cable providers. And there's a fear of being disenfranchised, and some of them are starting to meter broadband. They're testing it, at least in certain markets. That could stymie growth, because if users have to pay for their bandwidth, not their speed, but how much they consume, video, that could be a problem. Just keep that in mind. It's not about to, but it's not unheard of. Marketers want it because there's been a decline in TV's efficiency. With a fragmented audience, here you have the ability to target a market. But then, I use the term three-legged stool because, obviously a two-legged stool, you fall, right? You need 3 legs to have balance. And the video's growth is balanced by 3 legs. The 3 legs, fully, here are the advertisers. They want to grab people's hearts and minds, and they can do it with video in a way that no other online ad format gives that possibility. But better measurability, better able to target ads. That's what potentially gives it a leg up over TV. Publishers want it, that's the second leg, because it's a chance to make more money. It's still higher revenues, especially as banner ads through networks. A lot of that is becoming almost a commodity and lowering prices. Here, the hope for publishers, greater revenues. Even the audience, and that's the third leg of the stool. People realize, and I see more and more data on it, and I'll share a little bit with you later on, people realize that in order to get higher quality video content that they want, that the classic implicit trade-off of spend some time with the ad and you get the content, people accept it more. They may not want it, they'd still rather see it for nothing, but there's greater acceptance. The content has to be valued for that to work, though.